in the program Exchange for Change, which is conducted by the Saksham team. In this program, Indian and Pakistani school students were engaged in the Youth Peace Dialogue. The main agenda of the session was to celebrate the World Humanity. There were few questions raised by the organizers of the Saksham team, which were exchanged between both Indian and Pakistani school students, and were also given equal opportunity to share their thoughts related to the topic, like about India and Pakistan, what makes you proud about your country, Independence celebration in India and Pakistan, few more like this. As a student representative, I was given the opportunity to answer for the question, which are the best places to visit in India, and I was so overwhelmed to share my adventurous travel experience with the audience. And even the Pakistani school students were so enthusiastic to know about the best tourist sites which are not to be missed to view when our neighboring country visits India. Fortunate of my thoughts after Exchange for Change program, we had similar with our food habits, national games, national fruit, of course, few more, but did not understand the cause of discrepancy or misinformation or miscommunication or whatever. But now, it's a time to take the path of brotherhood with the world. Let's job our shoulders with the progress, with the technology, and towards the path of the new digital world, but not with the hatredness. As an observer, it was a charismatic experience for me personally. The questions which made me think in a positive way were, we should find ways to achieve friendship and even peace between India and Pakistan at both individual and government levels. Here, where the common factors in this session was, we all are proud towards our country. Our dedication and progress were same towards our country. We had the spark to make a better future, a better tomorrow for our country. Lastly, I would like to thank the school management, teachers, and the Saksham team for allowing me this opportunity. Now, over to my dear friend from Shantiniketan Bilikali branch to share their experience during the program Exchange for Change. Thank you.
Sure. The actual event was held on 9th August, 4:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. The event started with an invocation song. This was where the 10 students from India and 11 students from Pakistan gathered together in a virtual meeting on Zoom and greeted each other. Further, there was the introduction of Wallet Initiative and Learn Academy along with the CEOs Dr. Vaj and Mr. Mayank, who was the facilitator of the program. We all were asked to introduce ourselves by sharing the meaning of our name. And my name basically means Lord of the Full Moon Day. Okay, Reshma, what does your name mean?
So my name basically means silky smooth and soft. So the event started with us answering some questions like national symbols, how do you celebrate Independence Day, what are your hobbies, and so on. So I had the opportunity to answer the question, what does the name India stand for and what are its national symbols? So I felt like sharing the fact that most Indians are multilingual. I also talked about the origin of the name India and mentioned the national symbols of India. My counterpart, Aliza, spoke about her country, and we both realized that both our country's national fruit is mango. What questions did you answer, Rakesh?
Yeah, I got the opportunity to answer the question. What are some of the ways through which we can achieve peace and friendship between India and Pakistan? I felt sharing the thoughts that through the way of sports, student exchange programs, international trade, tourism, and also through peaceful bilateral talks, we can achieve peace and even friendship between the two countries. The views of my counterpart, Khalija, from Pakistan was also somewhat similar. Through this interaction, I came to know that both the countries share similar interest in the field of sports, especially in cricket. It's common, right? We will have a great joy while watching cricket matches. Even I am a fan of cricket and often watch cricket matches. I also came to know that we also have similar interest in the field of technology.
So Rakesh, how was your overall experience with the event?
Yeah, the event was really very informative. The future of our nations gathered there and were free to express their thoughts. I came to know more about Pakistan from this event, like about their national symbols, tourist places, the interesting facts about Pakistan, like one of them were Pakistan International Airbase was found on October 23, 1946. I also came to know about the activities in which the students engage apart from academics. It was also said that the Pakistani dramas were quite famous among the people there. Coming to the closed room conversation, where we all were put into separate breakout rooms involving 3 members. Along with me, there was one student from India and one from Pakistan. Here, I was questioned, if the Pakistan student would visit your house, how would you treat her? And then I just replied that in India, there's a culture called Atithi Devo Bhava, according to which we treat our guests as our gods. It's true, right? And so I said I would give her a hearty welcome and make her comfortable to the best as I could. Overall, I felt that the students of Pakistan were very polite and had a sense of respect when we interacted with each other. We almost became friends after the conversation. The thing I learned from this event was humanity comes first above all. It was really very inspiring and changed my mind in many ways. Okay, now let's ask Reshma to share her experience about the event.
Thank you, Rakesh. So, before this event, I knew that there is any valid reason to defy Pakistan, but I didn't have any action to back up my statement. The second I joined the meeting, I was like, oh, they look just like us. They are now our friends. Something interesting was when Mr. Mayank told us about how he thought of organizing this event. He told us about his friend from Pakistan, Sabha. Their friendship was just so unexpected. Their story inspired me to believe that no other factor matters in friendship other than friendship itself. And about breakout rooms, unlike Rakesh, I was put in a breakout room where I was conversing with 2 Pakistani students. They told me that if I would visit Pakistan, they take me to the historic places in Karachi and Lahore. I in turn told them that I'd make them taste all the delicious foods in India, including gulab jamun. This event truly changed my mindset about various things. I'm really happy that I got to bond over with these students despite our regional differences. I believe that our excitement is mutual, as those students also seemed happy conversing with us. This event not only taught me about humanity, it also taught me about friendship, social media, respect, patriotism, and so much more. This was my experience with this event.
Yeah, the boundary which exists between the countries is just physical. These boundaries doesn't exist in our hearts, not in our emotions. We are just the same.
After the conversation of about 1.5 hours, the theme that struck our minds was humanity above nationality. Through this event, we learned that humanity comes first, then nationality, then religion, and so on.
You all here may see us as 2 individuals, but in the event, we represented you all, our school, and also our country.
We really hope that you all got some inspiration through our experiences.
Overall, I think that we both were lucky enough to get this golden opportunity.
We also thank our school and Valid Initiatives for giving us such an opportunity. It really opened our eyes.
Thank you very much.